The morning air in Dreamdale drifted through the open windows of the dreamhouse like a gentle song, carrying with it the soft sweetness of blooming lily and the faint shimmer of sunlight warming the world awake. And Barbie, who had barely slept from the lingering thoughts of yesterday, stood at her vanity brushing her long golden hair. Her reflection glowed softly in the natural morning light, her hat fluttering with the familiar warmth that had slowly, quietly grown inside her whenever she thought of Ken. And today that warmth felt stronger, clearer, as if something inside her had finally begun to understand itself. And as she placed the brush down and slipped into a light pastel dress, her breast trembled the tiniest bit, not out of fear but anticipation, because today felt like another turning point in the delicate rhythm of their connection. Another day where something unspoken might bloom between them, stretching gently, naturally into something deeper than ether had dared to put into word. And when she stepped out onto the balcony, the sunlight kissed her face like it was happy to see her. And below in the garden Ken stood near the fountain, and tucked nervously into his pocket, glancing up at the balcony with an expression so soft it seemed carved out of pure affection. And Barbie felt her stomach flutter at her eyes as the world slowed, as the breeze held its breath like it knew something important was about to unfold. And she made her way down the stair, each step steady but light, as if carried by the growing emotion she hadn't yet named. And when she reached him, Ken smiled with that shy, genuine warmth that always made her feel like the world was a little softer than before. And they asked if she wanted to spend the day with him exploring a place he had recently found, a key hillside overlooking the whole valley of Dreamdale. A place he wanted to show her because when he discovered it, he thought of her. And Barbie felt her heartbeat melt into a gentle glow as she agreed. And together they walked out of the garden, heading toward the winding path leading into the morning meadows, the tall grass swaying around them like a slow ocean of green and gold, the sound of wildflower brushing against the air, and every now and then Ken would glance at her when he thought she wasn't looking. But Barbie caught those glances, each one carrying a tiny spark of something heartfelt, something real. And she found her fingers brushing lightly against her dress just to steady the fluttering warmth inside her, while Ken walked beside her trying to keep the thoughts swirling in his mind, thoughts of wanting to tell her how deeply her presence had been living inside him, how the smallest smile from her stayed with him long after the moment passed, and how her step beside him right now felt like the soft beginning of a story he hoped would never end. And they eventually reached the hillside trail. Sunlight pouring between the trees as they stepped beneath the soft green canopy, and the air cooled into a shade-kissed calm that wrapped around them like a secret. And Barbie inhaled deeply, admiring how the leaves glittered with morning dew, and Ken watched her with a fondness that warmed him from the inside out. But he quickly looked away and pretended to adjust his backpack. Tug Barbie had already felt the softness of his gaze even without looking directly at him, and she moved a little closer without thinking, drawn to the comfort of his presence, to the way his silence never felt heavy but warm, familiar, and alive with unspoken emotion. And as they walked deeper into the hill trail, they talked about their dream, fear, moments that shaped them, and Barbie confessed how sometimes she felt overwhelmed by the expectation people had of her, as if she had to always be strong, always be perfect. And Ken listened with a tenderness that wrapped around her like a blanket, telling her she didn't need to be anything but herself, that her imperfection, her honesty, her vulnerability were what made her shine the most. And this word made Barbie feel seen in a way she rarely allowed herself to be, as if he was speaking not to the Barbie everyone adored, but the Barbie who sometimes got scared, who sometimes questioned herself, who sometimes wished someone would understand the key part of her heart. And that understanding made something inside her soften further, deepening her attachment to him in a way she couldn't stop even if she wanted to. And as they climbed high, the view of Dreamdale began to open before them, rolling hills stretching into a horizon brushed in pastel tone. And Barbie gasped softly, her eyes glowing with wonder. And Ken smiled because this was exactly the reaction he had hoped for. And she turned toward him with a brightness that felt like sunlight itself, thanking him for bringing her here. And her gratitude wasn't just for the view but for being with someone who made her feel gently held by the world. And Ken felt a warm, trembling breath escape him as he quietly admitted he wanted to share this place with her first because she made everything feel more beautiful, more meaningful. And Barbie's chest tightened, not with sadness but with an overwhelming, Tender emotion she wasn't ready to name yet but could feel blooming like a wildflower inside her. And a day sat beneath the oak tree overlooking the valley. Ken took a breath if gathering courage. And the world around them hushed into a dreamy stillness a began telling her something he had been carrying inside is at longe then realized. Barbie felt her breath catch a Ken gently guided her towards the glowing hat-shaped lantern floating above the lake, each one reflecting off the water like trembling pink star. And with every step she took busied him. The world seemed to quiet until all she could hear was the soft whisper of the breeze, the distant out of an owl, and the steady rhythm of Ken's heartbeat when she leaned close enough to feel it. The moment felt unreal, almost too perfect, and Barbie wondered if she was dreaming. But the warmth of Ken's hand, the sincerity in his eyes, and the tenderness in his voice grounded her in a reality more magical than any dream she'd ever known. And as they reached the edge of the water, Ken looked at her, really looked at her, as if she was the only thing that existed, and said, in a gentle breeze, that for the longest time he had been trying to find the right moment, the right word, the right amount of courage to tell her something that had been growing in his heart like a sunrise that refused to stay hidden behind the horizon. Barbie felt her pulse quicken, her fangs curl slightly, her eyes soften, and she swallowed hard, sensing the immensity of what was coming. Ken didn't rush, he held her hand, thumb softly brushing against her skin, and whispered that he didn't just care about her, didn't just admire her, didn't just enjoy being around her, but that he felt something deeper, something real, something powerful, something that made him want to be better every single day, not because he felt he needed to be perfect for her, but because she inspired him to grow, to dream, to believe in warmth and light even on difficult days. And as he spoke, Barbie felt something inside her melt, unfold, and bloom, a soft, fluttering warmth that spread from her chest outward like a gentle golden wave. And when she looked into Ken's eyes, those warm, steady, earnest eyes, she saw no hesitation, no doubt, only sincerity so pure that it made her heart tremble. She opened her mouth to speak, but before she could form the word, Ken squeezed her hand softly and said that he understood if she wasn't ready or didn't feel the same. That he didn't want to pressure her, that her happiness mattered more than anything, and Barbie felt an unexpected sting of tears because she realized in that moment how safe she felt with him, how seen she felt, how supported she had always been, even during times she didn't realize he was quietly loving her from a distance. She let out a soft, shaky log, brushing at her away, and told Ken that he had always been a constant light in her life. Someone who cared without expecting anything in return. Someone who believed in her dream even before she did. Someone she could trust without question. Someone she admired more deeply than she ever expressed. And she admitted, finally, fully, that somewhere along the journey, her feeling had evolved into something beautiful, something heartfelt, something undeniably real. Ken's eyes widened, not in shock but in profound relief and joy. And before either of them could say another word, a soft gust of wind lifted the lantern behind them, sending them drifting like glowing petals carried by the sky, creating a backdrop of shimmering, floating light around them. Barbie stepped forward and rested her forehead gently against Ken's chest, and he wrapped his arms around her with a softness that felt like a promise, a future, and a beginning all at once. And as they stood there beneath the lantern and the moonlight, the world around them seemed to hold its breath, as if nature itself recognized the significance of the moment. Barbie tilted her head up, gazing into Ken's eyes again, and the two of them shared a quiet, tender smile that said everything word couldn't capture. And then, slowly, softly, naturally, they leaned in, so close they could feel each other's breath mingle, and just as their lips were about to meet, a sudden splash from the lake startled them, causing Barbie to log and Ken to look around in alarm, only to spot a pair of mischievous ones swimming by as if intentionally interrupting the moment. Barbie looked hard, doubling over slightly, while Ken tried to maintain his composure but ended up logging too, their shared amusement dissolving the tension and replacing it with something light, warm, and playful. Ken scooped a little water with his hand and flicked it in Barbie's direction, causing her to gasp dramatically before flicking some back at him. And soon the two of them were caught in a mini splash battle along the lake's edge, logging so hard they could barely breathe, until Ken's hand slipped and he stumbled forward, catching himself just in time and nearly pulling Barbie with him, which made her laugh even more. When the latter settled, Barbie placed her hand over Kenneth and whispered that maybe the universe wanted their first kiss to happen at the right moment, not rushed, not interrupted, be perfect, and Ken nodded, agreeing softly, saying that they wanted their first kiss to be something they remember forever. Barbie felt her cheek warm, her heart flutter, and she told him they would know when the moment was right. And together they walked along the moonlit path towards the dream house, fingers intertwined, smiling at each other with that key, glowing understanding that form only when two hearts finally begin listening to each other with honesty, tenderness, and truth. And together kiss hadn't happened yet. The promise of it, the anticipation, the closeness, the shared realization felt just magical.